Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of Ultimate ARK, the free DLC version. We are going to be trying to beat all of the free DLC maps, and we are using all of the resources from the free DLC maps to do it. And today we are on the center. The center has probably some of the best levels of any map as far as your basic dinos, and today we are after one of those basic dinos, which is a Yutyranus. The Yutys are boss essentials with their courage roar, and the nice thing on single player is you have an auto courage roar you can turn on, which means you don't have to necessarily ride it. It can do it automatically. So I'm going to be looking for a breeding pair, and there is a 135 female that we're looking at there. Yep, we are looking at that one. And then if we fly around a little bit more towards the obelisk, maybe, or across this river here, there's a 130 male right there. So right here, real close to each other, we got a 135 and a 130. And I think that will do nicely for what I need. Now it would be nice to have a good saddle from one of these drops, but and there's a level 20. I don't expect that one to survive long in the face of the mammoths and the rhinos that they like to go. So we're just going to fly off the edge of the world right here. And down here on the center map, if you go to the very top of the map and go over the edge and come down, you have this cavernous area, the underground, which on any other map would be an aberration zone. It's a little bit like an aberration zone. It has some of the crystals down here, but none of the nastiness that you have in the ab zone. The most hostile things down here are RGs and dire bears. There's the ice palace. And there's, if you need your penguins, that's the place to get them on the center map. And what we're doing down here is we are going to throw out our construction team, because we're going to try to put together materials for a trap. So we'll go ahead and get, we'll throw out ASG, and we'll throw out Kaya, and we might even throw Vino out. Yeah, we'll throw Vino out. And of course I did a quick cut, because you don't need to see me gathering stone, wood, and thatch to make all that stuff. We have our bat that we tamed last episode, Queen Retifa. We're going to use Retifa on this mission to see how she does. One of the benefits, well, there's several benefits to Queen Retifa, one of which we've seen in the last episode when we went into the cave. You can go at nighttime, you can go invisible, and we'll be using that ability as well as the ability to shoot off the back, which makes Retifa, look at that stuff falling down there, which makes Retifa a good substitute for a griffin. Remember, that's why we tamed a griffin early on Crystal Isle. We could have probably went straight for the bat, but I don't think we're high enough to get the saddle yet. Alright, so here we are. We've got to get rid of the Carnos. Actually, we got to get rid of everything here. Everything's going to get in the way and want to get involved in our tame. You see there, we got a little help from an Anki. It's getting dark, but it's not dark yet. So I've already built my trap up the hill. And yeah, that's the 135 female. So we'll go ahead and we might have to get involved on that woolly rhino so it doesn't kill my Yuty. I think my idea was I wanted to give the woolly rhino the net gun so the Yuty could just finish it off and get its health back, but I missed both of them. But in any case, the Yuty's taking care of it anyway. And so you'll see that Yuty eats the rhino, gets all of its health back, and then we'll go ahead and net this. Okay. And it gets really dark here. I can't even see the Yuty. So I'm going to probably get on my bat. I'm wasting time here because the net is not going to hold forever. And that's going to have some dire consequences, as you'll see in just a minute. Meanwhile, we are putting the shocking trank darts into our Yuty. And even though they're shocking trank darts, they don't seem to be going very quickly. There's 14k of torpor. And for some stupid reason, this Anki decides to get involved. So now it smacks me, my bat goes after the Anki, and just when the Yuty gets up, so chaos is all over the place. Now, I'm going to keep putting as many, I'm trying to whistle my bat on passive while also putting shots into the Yuty. I don't know what happened there. Yuty got me. Now, I would not have been so cavalier about sticking with that particular strategy. Instead of, I should have just ran. But I have my secret weapon. There I am, spawning in my house. I had brought Chandra with me. Chandra the Fjordhawk. And there she is, bringing back my bag and all of the stuff. Yeah, it would have been a whole different game if I would not have had my Fjordhawk. But I came prepared. Prepared for the center and prepared for death. So we're going to go ahead and take out my Wyvern. Teach. This made me pretty glad that I went with the bat and potted Teach up for just this exact eventuality. We're going to put on our fur armor because it's cold up there where we're going. The center map is a colder map in general anyway. So, here we go. Full speed ahead. Let's get into it. Okay, so here we are up here by the green ob. From the blue ob to the green ob. There you can see my bag beacon. And there is the Yuty. And there's my bat. And for some reason an RG has decided to get involved and participate. So I got to get my bat on passive and get a bat following me. We're going to go back up to the trap. We're going to check that Yuty's. Of course, it's got to fight a couple of mammoths. Like I said, everything on this center map, the center map has higher levels. That means the rhinos and the mammoths all have higher levels as well as the Yuties. So let's get our bat in here. And we're going to go ahead and get our bat to land. Get our bat to land. Come on. There we go. And back down to the Yuty. And it's going after that mammoth. It's a 140 mammoth, of course. High level mammoth. So we're going to get involved and we'll help out a little bit. You see that my bat really hits hard. No problems there. Alright. Well, it is nighttime. And nighttime is the right time to go invisible on your on the back of your bat. Let's go back up here, and it's going after that parasaur. And the Anki. I'm going to let him kill that Anki. And eat the parasaur, and then we go ahead and net gun it. Alright, not going to spend quite as much time. We're not going to waste quite as much time this time. There's a rainstorm outside. You saw that lightning. That was pretty cool. The center map is a cool map. There are things you see here that were never seen before. And not seen since. Including the Derpy Rivers. And there, I got on my bat just in time to be fear roared. So my bat is going all over the place like a crazy person. 15 seconds of unmitigated chaos, but alright, so we're going to help take care of the mammoths and the wolves. The rhinos don't seem to be affected by the fear roar. Time to go invisible again, and let's see if we can net gun this turkey. There we go. Finally. And we're not going to waste any time now putting more of these shocking trank darts in, and you see that we're going to make it this time. So three times net gunning to knock out a Yuty. Now I didn't bring my kibble with me, so that means I'm going to have to look for some prime meat. My bat hits hard, kills efficiently, gets from point A to point B very nicely, but it's not very good at getting prime meat. You see, I didn't get any there. So we'll just put regular meat in here, and we are going to get a prime meat getting dinosaur. Somebody who's a little bit better at it. That's right, Manny Man, the big cat. Take him out, and we'll go out here and we will get ourselves some prime meat from this parasaur right here, this level 20. Wasting no time at all. Coming on up in here. And, you know, we maybe should have had Manny Man working this entire time, but I wanted to give Retifa a chance, and I don't regret using Retifa. Retifa was able to get those net gun projectiles off. Alright, so there we go. We have our tamed out to a 202. We got ourselves a female Yuty. Now, remember that male Yuty that we saw? That's who we're going looking for now. And we'll let Manny Man do the work there. There it is. The level 130. And we'll go ahead, and we're a little bit closer to the trap this time. We're going to have a little better luck using the trap. We'll go ahead and see if we get one of these Carnos. We got to get the rhinos too, because those things... Alright, trying to lead it over, but it's not going to follow as long as it's got something else to eat. It loves rhino meat almost as much as mammoth meat. Alright, we're going to let him eat that, get its health back. Alright, and now it's got to go for the Yankee. We try to help kill that a little quicker. Alright, now I got Fear Roared. And this is kind of scary. Here I am running into the rhino. That's kind of scary because the Thyla is running towards the edge of the cliff, and I definitely don't want to go off that. So, let's go ahead and get some more levels here. And see if we can lead these... Let's go after that Carno. We hit that every chance we get because we got to get rid of that. There they are. They're both coming. And into the trap we go. So, there's me. And there's the Yuty. And the Carno. All in the trap together at the same time. We'll go ahead and see if we can eliminate that Carno because that bleed damage could do bad things. And you see Manny is hitting the Yuty pretty hard. 248. So we need to get him out of there so he doesn't kill our Yuty. Now I got our Yuty by himself. We can go ahead and trank it at our leisure, which we do. We spent the rest of the night doing that. And now it's time to get some more prime because we forgot kibble. So there we go. That mammoth is only going to give us one prime. So we're going to have to go out again and get something else. Try to figure out how to get into the Yuty's inventory there. Okay, so we can get that taming going and started. And yep, there's an RG right there. Thank you for volunteering, wolves and RGs. And you see Manny just makes short work of all of that stuff, just chewing it up. We'll go ahead and put our taming tracker on so we can go straight to the tame instead of dinking around, looking around. So yeah, we did make good use of the trap. Didn't use it at all on the female, but we were able to get the male in there. So that made it, that whole construction project, worth it. And there we go. And I don't know what I was doing in my inventory, but there I am, and there is the Yuty, the male Yuty, tamed up to a 194. So we'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and pod that one to get it out of the trap, and then we'll bring him out and have a look at the old stats here. There's the 194, and the health was that 7.9 health, 1.8k on the stamina, 314, 20 points on the melee. Alright, and if we look at our female, we got 27 points on melee, so we're automatically better. Stamina is the same. Looks like we're not quite 7.7 on the health. So not as good as the male. Okay. So we're going to breed those two together. and get a couple of imprinted. I'd like to have a male and female imprint on there, on these two. So there we go. There are the Yutys, and if you like this video, give it a like. If you are liking this series, we are going to try to defeat all the DLC maps, and we are getting into the exciting section of taking on the bosses. So we'll see you on the next one. Bye, everybody.